So thank you for the opportunity to present our ongoing study that focuses on the characterization of a group of diseases called IBD, inflammatory bowel diseases, and I'll tell you a bit about the disease and then what we are trying to accomplish. So IBD, inflammatory bowel diseases are actually two main diseases. It's Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. And these two conditions are characterized by chronic inflammation of the digestive tract. In both cases, the disease typically develops in teenagers or young adults, but can occur in various at any age. It affects equally men and women, and the symptoms are very similar. There are some differences in the way the inflammation occurs in the bowel and the digestive system in general, but overall they're pretty similar diseases when you're looking from the outside. There is a third disease, which is somewhere in between Crohn's and colitis, which appears in around 10% of the patients. The incidence and prevalence rates of these diseases actually increase worldwide, both in and mostly most countries. And as these are, in many cases, diseases that appear in young patients and continue with the patients throughout their lives, it has a significant impact on patient and family quality of life, and also a significant burden, both economically and psychologically. So our goal is basically to provide a unified and global, as much as we can, characterization of the disease trajectory in these patients. And in the disease trajectory, we refer to the risk factors and symptoms prior to diagnosis, and then throughout the trajectory of the disease, everything basically that happens, including the comorbidities, the treatment that the patients get, the outcome, the procedure that they undergo, and so on. And the design is pretty much similar to the COVID characterization study, and we extract many attributes that are specific in many cases to the IBD domain in various time windows in these patient cohorts. So just to give you an idea of the attributes that we are looking at, so beside the specified attributes that are part of the feature extraction package, we also defined more than 100 different phenotypes that include the group of parameters that I mentioned before, and there are some examples here, including, again, risk factors, related comorbidities, also prior and post the diagnosis, symptoms, attributes related to lab tests, complication, medication, procedures, vaccine, and so on, a long list of attributes. And we looked at different time windows, again, both before and after the index date, the onset of the disease, and also in the full cohorts, along with specific strata. For example, focusing on male and females separately, specific age groups, and so on. And you can find the protocol, the analysis code, and all the definitions in the this GitHub repo. And I'll post this link along with the others at the end of this presentation. So we have some preliminary results that are also available through a Shiny app. And for now, we have data from the IMRD UK data. So it's a UK patient, along with data from Aju University School of Medicine in Korea. This is, again, just very, very small snapshot of the results, showing some demographics, use of medication throughout the first year following diagnosis, and procedures that patients undergo during the first 3 years of following diagnosis. So basically, we are after a detailed description of disease trajectory in IBD patients. We currently have characteristics of Korean and British cohorts, and also 3 Israeli hospitals that also ran the analysis package, and the results will be shared once the study is IRB approved. We hope that this study will be the first in a series of studies that will look further into specific subgroups or specific questions related to IBD, including prediction and estimation research projects. Finally, I wanted to acknowledge the work by our collaborators, the clinicians at Rambam Medical Center, the folks at Aju University and at Ben Gurion University in Israel, and my colleague at the KR Research Institute. And I'll post also my email, and so let me know if you have questions or comments, and we'll be happy to have you join this study. Thank you.